It's a fact that the Earth never fails to surprise us. Each day, more and more mysterious places are discovered that get us questioning, how did that happen? Well, today we're gonna let you in on some of the most incredible yet mysterious places that exist on Earth. Number 10. Lake NATRON, Tanzania. This lake is also known as the deadliest lake in the world, or also as petrifying lake due to its ability to turn birds into stone. It might sound like something out of a movie, but it's quite real. The temperature of this lake can reach 140 degrees Fahrenheit and has a pH level of 10.5, nearly as high as ammonia. The water can burn the skin and eyes of animals that aren't adapted to it. It also has high level of sodium carbonate, which act as a preservative, leaving birds and smaller animals that die in its waters almost mummified. The mirror-like surface tricks birds into diving into the water for food, and then they drown in the toxic potion and their outsides and insides calcify. Despite the highly alkaline state of the striking red waters, it's a breeding ground for flamingos. Number 9. RACETRACK, PLAYA, California. If you've ever seen pictures of this place, you're probably wondering how stones manage to move. Well, this place in Death Valley in California is a mystery that people have been trying to solve since 1915. The dry lake bed is best known for its moving rocks that look as if they've been pushed or dragged by a mysterious force, leaving a trail behind. Throughout the years, scientists have been trying to figure out what's causing the rocks to move, and a recent discovery has shown that the rocks are moved by the wind during brief windows when the ground is covered with ice. But is the wind strong enough to move these rocks? Could there be another reason behind these rocks moving? We guess we'll never know. Number 8. Devil's Bridge, Germany. This delicately arched bridge was specifically built to create a circle when it's reflected in the waters beneath it. It has been named the Devil's Bridge due to the belief that such bridges were so dangerous or miraculous that they must have been built by Satan. The bridge is located in Kromlauer Park near Gablenz in eastern Germany. It's 200 acres wide, and the entire bridge is man-made. Surprisingly, the water beneath the bridge always stands still, and the construction of the bridge is ahead of its time in engineering, making it a truly fascinating place. An old tale about this bridge is that it was built by the devil in return for a human soul, and that it was later cursed by Satan. However, these are just some tales and probably don't have any truth behind them. Number 7. KAWAH Asian Lake, Indonesia. KAWAH Asian volcano may be a lively stratovolcano located on Java Island, but the very best of this volcano is the extremely acidic crater lake that contains turquoise-colored water. This lake is the most important reservoir of hot and acidic water on Earth, but that's not the only thing this lake is known for. At this lake, a very rare natural phenomenon occurs where sulfuric gases burst through the rocky surfaces around the lake, combusting when they hit the outside air. This creates flames that shoot up to 16 feet into the air, and the fires appear to turn blue, and liquid sulfur streams down the mountains like electric blue lava, which is quite an unusual thing to see. This creates extremely beautiful scenery for everyone witnessing it. Number 6. MOERAKI Boulders, New Zealand. Throughout KAWAH Beach on the east coast of New Zealand's South Island, there are large spherical boulders scattered across the beach. They've been named the MOERAKI boulders, and some even measure up to 12 feet in circumference. These boulders were formed millions of years ago on the ancient seafloor, collecting and hardening sediment and minerals around a core such as a fossil. The best guess is that they were formed 65 million years ago before they settled on KAWAH Beach. According to a legend, their gourds washed ashore from the shipwreck of the canoe that brought their ancestors to New Zealand. However, they aren't the only boulders found on Earth, but they're by far some of the world's largest. Some of them have even experienced cracks inside them, and these cracks are still being studied. Number 5. Spotted Lake, Canada. If you imagine a lake, you imagine a clear blue surface where you can swim in. However, this particular lake isn't like most lakes in the world. When you look at it, you can guess where it got its name. In the cooler seasons, the lake appears normal, but as it gets hot and the water starts to evaporate, the lake transforms into many tiny colorful pools. It forms yellow, blue, and green spots all across the lake, which are caused by a high concentration of different minerals in each pond. Magnesium sulfate, which crystallizes in the summer, is a major contributor to spot color. This spotted lake has been named the most magical place in Canada. It's also considered a sacred place for centuries by the indigenous people of the Okanagan Nation, which believed that each of the circles had different healing and medicinal properties. Number 4. Devil's Tower, Wyoming. The Devil's Tower is the first national monument in the US declared in 1906. From its base, it's more than 4 football fields tall, and at first it appears as a majestic mountain. But it's made from molten rock that hardened into fascinating geometric columns. Its formation is incredibly intriguing and mysterious. The history of the Devil's Tower includes many legends, one of which says that 7 little girls were playing in the forest when a giant bear started chasing them. The girls stood on a boulder, which started rising toward the sky. It's said that the cracks in columns came from the bear's claws as they tried to climb the tower. Number 3. Blood Falls, Antarctica. Besides being the coldest and driest place on Earth, Antarctica is also home to one very particular mysterious waterfall that bears the name Blood Falls. Why? Well, it may not pour down actual blood, but it does have a red waterfall staining the snow-white face of Taylor Glacier. This site was first documented in 1911, and since then, many people have attempted to discover what exactly makes this waterfall red. After years of research, scientists have finally concluded that the source is a subterranean lake rich in iron that gives the water its red hue. Once exposed to oxygen, the water oxidizes and rusts, resulting in red color. Recent research has also revealed that there are microorganisms living 1,300 feet beneath the ice, sustained by the iron and sulfur in the water. Number 2. Door to Hell, Turkmenistan. For a second, imagine what a door to hell looks like. If you imagine a huge hole in the ground that constantly burns, then you're right. This burning crater might not be a direct portal to hell, but it sure looks like it. Located in Turkmenistan, the 100-foot deep pit of fire is known as the Door to Hell. It's a huge crater in a large gas field that has been burning for decades. It's said that a Soviet oil rig fell into the crater in 1971, and a geologist decided to get rid of the rig by setting the pit on fire. This resulted in a gas-fed flames continuing to burn to this day. At night, the glow can be seen from miles away. It was estimated that the gas would burn out within a few weeks, but it has instead been burning for over 50 years. Number 1. Great Blue Hole, Belize. Probably one of the most mysterious places on Earth has to be the Great Blue Hole in Belize. The name is pretty straightforward, yet it's still overwhelming in size and beauty. This massive remote marine sea hole off the coast of Belize is more than 1,000 feet across and 400 feet deep. From the sky, it appears as the perfect circular body of water. It's believed that it formed thousands of years ago when a cave flooded and the hole was formed. As divers explore its depths, they can witness the clear water and an impressive view of the flooded cave, as well as a variety of marine life. On a related note, we wanted to know, have you ever witnessed such mysterious places? Let us know in the comment section below. If you'd like to see more amazing videos such as this one, make sure to like the video, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys!